Hey everybody, Max coming here's Little Keith Podcast. It's not too long. Well, happy 9/11, everybody. I actually forgot. Yesterday I was just like, people reminded me, they're like, oh, tomorrow's 9/11. I was like, oh yeah. I actually did kind of forget until you mentioned that, I wasn't really thinking about it, even though it was September 10th. Wasn't really thinking, what's happening tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? I wasn't thinking that. I was just thinking about like comedy and stuff, So that's where my mind was. But it's been 18 years. It's been 18 years. You know what that means? It means you can join the army now, I guess, if you were born on 9/11. I guess that's all it means, really. And I think I said this last year, and probably the year before, too. Has it been that long? How long am I doing the podcast now? Only 2 years. Maybe I just said this last year, but that whole never forget slogan? They had that for Pearl Harbor too. And I bet none of you can tell me the date that Pearl Harbor was. Yeah, that's right. You can't. You have to look it up. Everybody forgot. So, of course it affects our generation, but in 100 years no one's really gonna care, No one's really gonna we're all going to be plugged into the singularity anyway, so it's not going to matter anyway, We're just be like, my megabits, my bandwidth. Oh, I need my oh, baby, suck my bandwidth. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're touching my LAN cable. Oh, baby, I love it when you hook up your megabytes to my LAN cable. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're plugged into the Matrix. Oh, we're not even human anymore. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I was debating what to do yesterday, because on Tuesday nights they have the open mic at the American Comedy Company, and there's also like a Japanese language meetup, and I wanted to go there and practice my Japanese, hang out, talk to the other people about Japanese stuff. So anyway, I went to the Japanese thing for like a little bit, and sat down next to this lady. I want to say she was like, I don't know, 30 or 40. It was kind of hard to tell how old she was. I mean, she kind of looked like she was 45, but she easily could have been like 17. You know what I mean? Those people that look simultaneously young and old at the same time? Like she didn't have any old features, like any wrinkles or anything, but just like her, I guess her haircut and her clothing was like a soccer mom, I guess. But, Anyway, she insisted on speaking Japanese to me all the time, even though we were both clearly white people. We're clearly Americans, And, I don't know, that always really kind of bothered me. It's like, I understand people want to practice and stuff, but it's like, what's the point of speaking a foreign language with someone that you both have the same native language? It's kind of like all my students, they all speaking English to each other. It's like, it's kind of, I mean, it makes sense if you're not from the same country, but if you're both from the same country, maybe just, well, of course this is class, so you're supposed to. I mean, of course, when I was a student in Germany, we all spoke German to each other, but we were all from different countries, But it's like, if you're from the same country and you're just hanging out in a coffee shop, it's just kind of weird to speak Japanese to each other, Especially because she was what we call a low-level student or a beginner, And I was just I don't know, I was just talking with her. She seemed very nerdy, and some Japanese guy came along. He started talking to her, and I started talking with him. And I was like, "Man, there's no hot mamas here. Where are all the hot mamas?" And he's like, "Oh, that's why you came?" And I was like, "Oh no, that was a joke. I didn't come here for the hot mamas. I came here to practice Japanese with other dudes, Anyway, I got out of there after like an hour because I got to go to the American Comedy Company. I drove down there. I get to downtown. I drive around for like 20 minutes. Can't find parking anywhere, man. The whole goddamn downtown is no parking, man. And, they got this big shopping mall that they're demolishing. And they're going to build something else there. But it's like, fucking build a parking structure. How about that? Build a free parking structure, So we can free up the roads. And people can actually park. It's not a goddamn... I was driving around and like you're supposed to sign up by 7:30, so I drive by the comedy club and I was gonna just like park real quick, like illegally park real quick, But the whole street was crowded and like it was like green light, you know. So I just rolled down my window real quick and I'm like, "Hey, someone fell out a ticket for me. My name's Max Gavin. Please, God, I can't find a place to park because someone fell out a ticket for me." And you know, all the other comedians, well, they don't really know me that well, and maybe they don't really care enough, you know. So I'm not sure if anyone actually did that, you know. And then I went and found a spot to park, fucking on 16th Street, you know, which is 10 blocks away. The comedy club is on 6th Street, and usually I park on like 10th. That's like the closest I can find is like 10th, just 5 blocks, you know, 5 blocks away. But I had to park on fucking 16th Street, man. It's like a goddamn mile away. I mean, fuck, man. Should have just taken the bus or something. Anyway, I get in there and talk to the host. I'm like, yeah, someone said they might have put a ticket in there for me, but I'm not so sure if they did or not. And he was like, yeah, it doesn't matter, man. Whatever, just put a ticket in, you know. He kind of said, like, it doesn't matter as if, like, it doesn't matter because the whole thing's fixed and we're not pulling your name out of this bucket anyway, you know, so it doesn't even matter, you know. But it was also more like, hey, you can have an extra ticket, you know. It was kind of both of those. I didn't get called as usual, you know, and a lot of the same people. I see a lot of the same people every time. Like some people, I've gone there like 10 times, you know. I've seen some of these people go up like 5, 6 of those times. It's like, God damn it, what are they doing, man? Whose dick are they sucking? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some people got to be hacking the system or whatever, you know. Like they'll be going with their friends or whatever, and they'll pretend that their friend is a comedian, and then they'll put their name on that. I mean, that's what I told my roommates. I was like, hey, you guys should come with me, and then tell them you want to do stand up, and then just write my name on the ticket. I feel like a lot of people do that, you know. Any hoot. I guess that's it. Worked on some books today. Yeah. Re-uploaded one of my German books, and like the margins were all fucked up for some reason. I don't understand how I re-uploaded. I'm looking at the preview and I'm like, why is it so small? Why is it smaller than the page? How come the margins are all? What the fuck's going on here? I don't know, man. But anyway, God, that took forever, man. Spent like fucking 4 hours re-uploading that book. But anyway, it's good because it's a good version. I pretty much rewrote the whole book, so it's a much better version now. I'm gonna start advertising that one, even though it's already pretty much number 1 on Amazon. No big deal. You know, I'm a best-selling author. No big deal. You know, I got a top-rated podcast. No big deal. You know, I got tons of fans. No big deal. I mean, you know, maybe one day. You know. Ho, 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 ho. I've been thinking about comedy a lot, you know? If I should just fucking, I don't know, not give up, but it's like, can I really do it? I have to know, you know? I mean, all these other guys that I see at the mics and stuff, you know, a lot of them are pretty good, and like they're grinding too, just like me, and I don't know if they want to be professional comedians or I don't know what they want to do, but it's like, God, there's so many people out there chasing that dream, you know? It's like, I don't know if I have what it takes. You know, I'm not Kevin Hart, man. I'm not Kevin Hart, all right? I don't have Adderall just injected in my veins like Kevin Hart does, right? It's tough for me to stay motivated, you know? I don't know. Anyway, that's just what I've been thinking about. A happy 9/11, everybody. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.